Yeah, the sound's working now.
No, yeah, we're good. We're back on it. So I guess we can run down these. I don't know. I can't tell you exactly what happened. Everything just stopped. I had to restart the whole thing. We're actually like on a whole new stream now. That video is now separate. That first half that we did is now separate. I guess YouTube was like, that's good enough. So
you'll need a break.
We broke down the actresses in a supporting role. Let's move on to the next one. Costume design. Anybody? I mean, I'm not into it, but costumes, as far as that, Cruella, I feel like, I don't know why, but I'm going to be by. I feel like that's a lock. Yeah. I don't know, unless.
I mean, do you feel that way partly because it is just like
it's about fashion?
Yeah,
it's about if Cruella loses, I would be shocked. But at the same time,
I do feel like though doing that, like creating costumes for a sci-fi world is also like its own challenge.
Definitely, Dune is going to be the one probably to beat. But if I'm not mistaken, I heard that West Side Story won that. The original West Side Story won that category.
That's the thing. I don't feel like the new one did anything with costuming that the original didn't kind of set.
Mm-hmm. But
that's kind of my opinion of the whole West Side Story. Like,
did you watch West? You saw it?
Break any ground or do anything, besides change some like very problematic casting issues from the original.
And Nightmare.
I mean, it's good, but like nothing.
And Nightmare Alley
if it wins anything, I'd be excited if Ariana DeBose won.
Yeah. And Nightmare Alley, that's another one I want to check that out.
I heard that was pretty good.
Serrano, I haven't seen.
I know what that is.
Serrano. What did
it's based on an old play, like a classic play.
Oh, okay.
It's the one with it's one of those archetypes you've seen done. It's like generally he's depicted as like a guy with a huge nose. It's what the movie Roxanne is.
Yes, that old story. I remember now. Yeah, isn't it Peter Dinklage? Isn't that Peter Dinklage's movie?
Yes, it's Peter Dinklage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Okay. Moving on to the next one, Best Sound. We have Belfast. We have No Time to Die, Power of the Dog, Dune, and West Side Story. Now, even though I haven't seen them all, if I was to guess who the category would probably pick, I would probably think they would probably choose West Side Story. As far as I think
maybe Dune. I feel like sci-fi also the sound category.
Yeah.
Either like a big action piece or a big sci-fi piece.
Yeah, Dune has some pretty awesome sounds. So that's the movie I've seen.
Where I always say West Side Story name is like Dune.
I've only seen Dune out of those, so.
Okay, all right. I was thinking about making this a game where we would pick which one we think was going to win and see whose predictions were. I guess we're recording.
Oh, like a little
a little wager.
Put some money on it.
Yeah. Let's see who has the backing of it with their great picks. Who can back up their picks? Original score. Don't Look Up. Encanto, which is, I think, is going to take that. Dune, which I'm sure you're probably going to say Dune is going to win. Parallel Mothers, and The Power of the Dog.
No, I think Encanto is probably a solid.
Everybody's freaking out about we don't talk about Bruno.
Can I be honest?
It's not the best song.
Real controversial.
It's not the best song.
I thought Encanto had some really cool stuff going on, but overall was fine. And it's a real C- Lin-Manuel Miranda score.
I feel what's the name? Who does the music for like Jaws, Star Wars? What's it? He just turned 90. I'm forgetting his name.
John.
Yes, John Williams.
I feel like if Lin-Manuel stays on this path, he's going to reach that level of
I
legend.
disagree though, because he's like a musical theater composer.
I'm not comparing the two arts, but I'm just saying as far as like the number of that's a big if he stays on this, because we're talking about you could just take a chunk out of I lost the name again. I forgot it that fast.
John Williams.
John Williams' legacy from pick a decade. He's already a legend. Just pick any decade.
Yeah, he's done so many awesome stuff.
He has he has so many Oscar noms.
Yeah. And I will say, I think it would be interesting to see where Lin-Manuel Miranda's career goes, because as much as like
from where it started,
I personally thought Encanto was like fine.
I like the
He also
Moana
did a
soundtrack.
phenomenal job. He directed Tick Tick Boom, which I thought was for a first directing for something of that size.
This is his
I
year.
thought he did a great job.
Like he's crushing it. As far as he's so creative and
yeah, dude's gonna have a long, successful career.
From where he started, I remember when he cameoed on an episode of How I Met Your Mother. He was on the bus with Marshall, and then he did that freestyle rap. Yeah. I remember where his career started then to where he is now.
I mean, I remember seeing In the Heights like a million years ago, and I met him after the show, and it was like I was so excited about it, but like no one knew who that was really beyond like, oh, he did this Broadway musical, he's super good. And then Hamilton came out, and it was just like,
if I had a time machine, I'd go to New York and make him my best friend. You're gonna make it, man. I believe I'll become his best friend so fast. Like oh,
what's his name?
Manuel.
Oh,
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lin-Manuel.
The guy who writes all the music for
he did
for
Hamilton,
Disney.
He did Moana,
okay.
He did Canto.
Frozen. Gotcha. Did he write? No, he didn't write Frozen. He didn't do Frozen. But he did Moana. That's right. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Yeah, that's what he says every time he cashes a check to Disney. You're welcome.
Right.
That's the other thing. I was just like, maybe I don't know. Like I said, I like.
I love the Moana
I just
score.
think Moana's a stronger. There were songs I walked out of Moana kind of humming, and I just didn't have that with Encanto.
There's a line where the sky meets the sea, and it calls me. That line right there was all the Oscars. I'm sorry. That was the best song. But I didn't even think that. It's funny how everybody's freaking out about we don't talk about Bruno, and I didn't think that was the best song in that movie.
I haven't even listened to it.
It's now being played. It's the number one song. It's Disney's first number one since A Whole New World from Aladdin.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought a bunch of songs were number one, but I didn't.
I saw the movie. I heard the song. I could not hum it for you.
Well, yeah.
We don't talk about. I'm on TikTok all the time.
Come on, A Whole New World though. I don't think they can live up to that.
It did.
I agree.
It's on the radio.
Yeah, but not many people. I mean, like she did, like Amy just said. I mean, she can't even remember like humming it. Like she won't be able to.
Like I remember, like we don't talk about.
Yeah.
No. I don't really remember how it goes. And that's kind of all the songs in that movie for me. Like it's got that fun Lin-Manuel Miranda kind of. His stamp is all over it.
Mm-hmm. There's a part of the song, and I remember a TikToker who was also Hispanic who also said that one of the very unique things about that song. There's a part where one of the sisters, I think, is like kind of rapping, but the way she's going, the way her words are flowing, is the same way. And he compared it to a Latin person, a musician who plays the trumpet. There's a style that the way she's rapping mimics like there's a bunch of things that's happening in that song.
I think it does.
If you're from that culture, you know, if you know the culture, you know it. So I think that's probably another thing that people are hearing and loving about. But there's another song from that movie. I think one of the sisters sings about the strong sister. She's singing about her insecurities. That was my favorite. I thought that was the song. That was going to be.
I guess I need to watch the movie.
You gotta watch the movie.
There's a video of like a tiny baby girl with like curly hair and glasses. Mm-hmm. I think she's in Brazil. I think she's speaking Portuguese, but the translation in the video is literally like if we're gonna talk about like, even if it's not my favorite, like I'm glad it exists. Like
because of what it's doing. Yeah.
She's like pointing at the screen and she's like, "It's me, mommy, it's me." And she's like, "Let them see." And she turns around, and she looks exactly like the girl.
Nice.
Like Mirabelle. I cried.
Yeah.
I was like,
and you're right, and that's the point. That's the point
and and that's so wonderful. But
exactly.
That doesn't mean also that there aren't flaws. I think.
Right. Exactly. No, we can.
But I'm looking all through of what.
Hey, if you want to stay after the show and watch Encanto with us, you can say we can watch it.
What our weekly Encanto watch.
Right.
Encanto watch.
I say it's so white. I'm sorry, Encanto.
Encanto.
It's not like everybody's.
Encanto.
Are you kids watching Encanto?
Oh, that's so cute.
It's like at work today when the taco truck came. My coworker said like torta. I was like, it's a torta.
That's my favorite. That's my
But
favorite.
he
food.
said it's so white.
Every
I
day.
know. Oh, I always.
It was like
I feel like
torta.
it's offensive if I put like too much of the accent.
I don't put too much. I'd say torta.
Torta. I say torta.
Not
like
not torta.
Like a jackass or something,
Right.
You know, if I really try to hit it.
Back in
like,
my-
But I don't try to sound too white when I say it.
Back in my clubbing days after Coco Loco, we would walk over to the taco truck, and every day I get it. Every Sunday I get a torta. That's right. We went to the club on Sunday night.
Torta. But yeah, like I mean,
Coco Loco, baby. Woo! I heard that club is a church now. Anyway.
yeah, well, let's watch Encanto.
We're watching Canto, and get made fun of for our lack of accent. Moving on to the next one, we have original screenplay. For original screenplay, music for original screenplay, we have Don't Look Up, Dune. Is this the same one? Is that the category that we already?
No.
I don't.
Yeah, and no, it's not the same category. It's
Dune's adapted.
And
adapted
the worst person in the world. Licorice. Oh, original screenplay. It's I'm on the right. I'm on the right one.
King Richard, Don't Look Up, Licorice Pizza, and the worst person in
In
the
the
world.
world. Where am I at? I'm on. That's number.
No idea.
By the way,
Oh, okay. I see what I was on. I was looking at. I was looking at the.
I tried to say real quick.
okay.
I hated Don't Look Up so much.
You hated it.
Yeah, like when they decided to turn the astronaut or the guy around and not blow up the comet, I was like, these idiots.
Oh, spoilers!
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I feel like at this point, my biggest issue, like my biggest.
I'm gonna watch it. But what's your
I
biggest?
watched
issue?
it right when it came out.
You know those movies where you're like, I feel like there's a real chance I might not like it, and if I don't like it, and I tell people I don't like it, I feel like people are going to speak to me like I wasn't smart enough to get it. That feels like one of those movies.
You'll get what they're doing.
It's
Not that I'm not scared I won't. It's like
Yeah.
the Rick and Morty thing. Like anytime I've told someone like, I don't really dig it, they're just like, oh, it's like kind of smart.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a dumb person.
Right.
The only thing I know about Rick and Morty is that new song that some rapper made a hook out of it. Rick and Morty.
Oh, well,
Rick and Morty. That's all I know. I don't know anything about Rick and Morty.
I see. Yeah, I'm saying, and Don't Look Up. It's just they were so stupid. Because let's not listen to these smart scientists who've been studying.
Sounds like what we're going through right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's not listen to the scientists.
I just like who've been studying comets and stuff in space their whole life.
Yeah.
Like we need to go take care of this problem now.
Yeah, let's not listen to the scientists.
those are a
I
lot to
Google.
do.
It feels like what did they saying? Don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice. Message.
They made America look so bad in that movie, and it was like, but the Russians were smart, and they tried to go do their own mission to blow up the comet. But America was so stupid about.
Didn't they do that same thing in Armageddon or what was it?
No, Armageddon. They were. I mean, the
They
whole
worked with
mission
the Russians. Is like.
But this was like if Armageddon was like in 2022, and like this one does. Oh, but it has resources we need on this comet, so let's not blow it up quite yet.
Oh no! Don't give too much away. I want to see it. I want to see
Well,
it.
I'm saying that's all I'm gonna say.
So it's kind of like making fun of Armageddon and Avatar, like Unobtainium, I guess, right?
It was they made so many stupid decisions in the movie.
Okay, let's move
That's all
on
I'm
to the
gonna
next. I think I skipped one.
Sorry for my rant there about the movie that I hate.
We already did adapted screenplay. Coda.
We did not.
We have Coda, Dune, Power of the Dog, Drive My Car. I've heard a lot about it. I think that's a foreign film, right? And The Lost Daughter.
I feel like
Drive My
Car and The Worst Person in the World. Like I like when those ones sneak in where you're like, I didn't really hear this name a ton before the nominations came out.
But now I'm going to check it out. Like what was Parasite. I never would have watched a movie like that before. But when they got the nominations and stuff like that, and people were going crazy over it, I said, "Let me check this movie out." And this is why I'm now covering the Oscars now, because I'm Parasite and movies like that. And for the last couple of years, I've been really opening my mind. I'm sorry, Daniel. What was you about to...
I'm saying so for Parasite, I didn't watch the trailer for that movie, so I went in thinking it was like a horror movie. Parasite.
What happened?
I didn't watch the trailer. I was like, okay, so. I was like, so when's this gonna turn into a horror movie?
When is this Parasite supposed to come out? You didn't realize that they were the parasites. You were like, oh.
I feel like that was the best way to watch Parasite.
Yeah, because I didn't watch
this.
this.
The less you knew about it, the more.
Yeah.
That's the question. What did you think about it after you watched it?
Yeah, did that ruin it though?
No. Because
it made it so good.
It did. That made it so good. But it's like I was like just and like the first like 10.
A little underwhelmed. Yeah. I thought like something was gonna like chest burst. And
yeah, I gotta know. And it had to have happened within the movie. How long in the movie where you realized, oh, okay, I get what this is.
So it was like probably like right when they started taking the jobs away from the other people, and then
the light bulb went out.
I was like, oh, so they're the parasites.
Oh, there's no aliens in there.
I was wrong.
I do say though, not a horror movie, but definitely like
it is tension.
Like when you find out, spoilers if you haven't seen it, but like when you find out the guy's been like living in the basement,
right?
Genuinely creepy.
That was creepy, but like I didn't watch the trailer, so I was like, oh, this would be like there's some kind of parasite that's like vanquish the whole. Like just to like kill a lot of people.
At any moment, that kid is gonna turn into an alien or something like that. Is awesome.
But there was something in the movie that made me think it was about to happen because one guy started coughing. I was like, oh, so it's about to start, but then nothing happened. I was
like, he's holding on to hope that alien is finally gonna come.
This one guy, like he was like homeless or something. He started coughing. I was like, oh, so it's about to spread, and then it didn't spread. I was like. I'm confused a little bit, but this is still a very intriguing movie. And then when they started taking over the jobs in the people's house,
after a while, you're like, okay, when are they gonna get caught? That's what made that movie so good. When are they gonna get caught? It was like what I kept asking myself. It was very stressful.
Like it left me on the edge of my seat the whole movie.
So
I love a good movie where it ends and you're just like, I don't know how I feel now.
Yeah.
Right. we got sidetracked on that, but for a good reason. That was good.
So what's this? I'm looking up this Drive My Car movie.
Don't look it up. Just watch it. Go
in. Yeah. It might not have a car in it at all.
Right.
No one drives anything.
No one drives
it. Assuming it's a Fast and a Furious, Fast and the Furious style.
Where the hell is Vin Diesel?
Right.
What the hell? This isn't about family. Next category we have is animated short film.
Okay.
I think the one that wins this, I'm always like, that looks so good. I'm gonna check it out, and then I know.
You never do. It's on Disney Plus.
Unless it's a Pixar one, and then I've already.
We have Affairs of the Art. We have a Box Ballet, Bestia, Robin, and The Windshield Wiper.
Don't know anything about those movies either.
Unless these are Disney, I probably won't check out the short. Right. But you know what? I think they do sometimes put these on YouTube. So yeah. Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe
they always give you that little clip, and they always look so interesting.
I'm always fascinated about like these short animated category because it's like we're so used to the animation that we see that's glamour like the TV shows and the movies and things like that. But people don't realize that it's these categories where some of those your favorite cartoon makers. This is where they got noticed. This is where they started off. They made a short. They got noticed by like Disney or Warner Brothers or something, and then now they're probably making your favorite cartoon that you didn't even like. This is where a lot of them start off, and so that's why I gotta start opening my mind to watching these things now. All right, moving on to the next one. We have live action short. I'm gonna butcher these names. A la Kachu Take and Run. We have The Long Goodbye. That sounds like it's about something deep.
It's a short film.
Sounds like a lot of waving.
The Dress. We have On My Mind.
Trying to log off a Zoom call. Okay, bye.
Right.
The Long Goodbye. Oh my God, that reminds me. There's an old Little John. Okay, go back. Let's just go sidetrack. Lil Jon from Little John and the East Side Boys. From one of his albums. There's back in the day, the rappers used to put little skits between their songs, and there was a sketch that he did where he was on the phone with a friend of his, and Lil Jon was trying to get off the phone, like, "All right, man, I'll holler at you later. All right, good talk." And he was like, "Yeah, man, it's good talking to you too, man, because like I said, man, I just." And every time Lil Jon tried to get off the phone, the guy would be like, "Yeah, man, because I don't know, like I told my wife the other day, man, I just," and it would just turn into another. And then at the end of it, he was like, "God damn." get off the damn like I've been trying to hang up for the last 5 minutes.
That's when you just hang up.
Exactly. All you hear is the phone slamming. That's what the long goodbye reminds me of. And I wish they do something like that. What I just did, like get sidetracked. I wish they do that at the Oscars.
Right.
I wish the presenter
just let the host
just trail off
tangent for about 5 minutes.
Like in classic T3 Media style. Yes, the Chris Fagan classic. And then last but not least, Please Hold, which is probably a sequel to The Long Goodbye. I am on fire today. I am on fire, exactly. Next we have actor in a supporting role. Oh God, how do you say this name from Belfast? Shirian Hines. We have Troy Katsua for Coda. J.K. Simmons for being the Ricardos. I'm going to watch that. That you can watch that on is it Amazon Prime?
Okay.
Being the Ricardos. Jesse Plimos, The Power of the Dog, and Cody Smith McPhee, Power of the Dog.
I do enjoy very much that we have 2 power couples at this Oscar.
Two power of the Dog couples, or 2 power?
Jesse Plemons and Kirsten Dunst, and as well as oh my gosh, words. It's Javier Bardem and Penelope Cruz. They are 2 different married couples.
Nice.
Competing
Isn't that nice? I'm a very competitive person. That just sounds like the dream to me.
I didn't know they were together.
Who?
Javier and Penelope Cruz, you said?
Yeah. They've been married for forever.
Nice. That's funny because they were in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Were they that together? Or they were in separate movies?
Wait. No, he was in like the 5th one, and she was in the 4th one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But they're both in,
in the franchise.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even realize that. I think you're right about that.
He was the villain of the latest one, and then she was in the Fountain of Youth when they went to the Fountain of Youth, which was the 4th one.
Were they both up for an Oscar for that too? No, I was joking.
Because I'm trying to think what's the.
But do we?
Yeah.
And I think
that's interesting though how they're both in those movies.
Yeah. And now they're competing. You were just talking about you like competition. If you,
I'm saying I'm a competitive and a jealous person. So I feel like that would be the dream.
That's the question. Like if you and your spouse were up for an Oscar in the,
but not the same one. See, that's the nice thing is you can just be like, we're both doing so good.
Right.
You don't have to go and sit there as the +1.
Like who went?
Ooh, question: Did they each then get an additional +1? Or do you just bring each other?
I would say if I was running it, yes, you give them an additional +1 and see what they do for the drama.
I would bring their mom or something stupid like that.
Oh, lame. You're probably right. They do that shit. You're not going to get us TMZ. We've been doing this for years. We know what we're doing.
Right.
But I think what's the next one? Is that actor in a supporting role? Was that the same one?
Film editing.
No, we already did that. Yeah.
We already did that one. And the next one is...
Did we do film editing?
Film editing.
Yeah,
you're right.
We did.
Film editing we have. And I still got to get us out.
We need to talk about film editing. Right, Amy?
No, we didn't.
Oh, we did. We didn't.
I still got to get us out of the way
I would have remembered that.
Yeah, because we were just going on about... Yeah, after we were talking about Jesse Plemons. That's what you said. Yeah.
We have Don't Look Up, King Richard, Dune, The Power of the Dog, and let me say it like Snoop Dogg. Tick, tick, boom.
Well, let's see.
Amy, you did not like that?
No.
Not a fan? Oh,
well,
I forgot what award so it was, but that's what Snoop Dogg did. Let me get us out of the way on this thing real quick.
I don't know. So who do you think should win that?
Editing. Best, I mean, I haven't seen them all, so...
Yeah, but I mean, come on, that big freaking worm in Dune. It's like...
That's not editing. I mean, an editor was involved, but...
Well, you have to make it look good.
You can't give it to the editor for... That's like special effects, though.
Yeah, true.
But that worm, huh, man?
How much you want to bet? It's going to go to King Richard. I'm just going to say it. I haven't seen...
I want to see some love for Tick, Tick, Boom. I just feel like editing a musical is really hard.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
It's great.
I give Stephen King.
I'm gonna call the shot right now. I think Power of the Dog's probably gonna be Best Picture. I just feel like it's like.
You think the momentum is in their favor? You think?
I could see a Power of the Dog sweep.
Yeah. Sweet. Ooh. Okay. Shots fired. Yeah. Take that. Tick tick boom.
Maybe not everything, but I feel like maybe like writing, directing, like some of the big ones, and then Best Picture. I feel like almost definitely.
I'm just glad that Andrew Garfield is finally getting his much deserved look at his talent, because I feel like he was totally snubbed from The Social Network.
Mm-hmm. He's so good. Honestly, we were watching Tick Tick Boom, and I was like, one of those actors who could totally get away with being like 30 to 50% less good than he actually is. You know what I mean? Like, he'd still be like, I love Andrew Garfield. But like, he shows up and he's so, and like, I'm a huge,
Spider-Man fan, yes.
Theater person, like, he nails that impression. He nails the vocals, like.
Oh, yeah. Like, I've seen a clip from it, and I was like, wow. He's like putting everything into it.
It's one of those brilliant, because he's playing a real person.
Yeah.
It's one of those phenomenal, like.
The guy who wrote the Rent musical, right?
Yeah. And the composer of Tick Tick Boom.
Boom,
autobiographical.
Yeah.
But it's one of those phenomenal, you just watch it and it's like, this is just a really fleshed out character. He's like really involved in what he's doing. But like, I've seen footage of Jonathan Larson performing, and the whole time I was just like, damn, it's dead on the money.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I gotta. You want to know the last musical I watched? The last musical. I'm moving on. She called it right on the spot. Called it right on. Don't you judge me? How dare you?
That's just like one of my early like.
It was pre-COVID.
That's like one of my like.
I'm not gonna watch that one.
It's just like on Easter, being like, I guess we'll just get really drunk and watch.
You watch Cats.
I did not watch that one.
I was invited. It was a press. I was invited on a press screening. I couldn't.
Like, it's truly
amazing how bad it was.
Yes, it's truly jaw dropping in a way that's so confusing.
I heard, didn't they?
I never want to hear the word angelical cat again in my life.
They're just jellicle. They're not angelical. That's a real word. They're jellicle cats.
They're angelical cats.
No, they're jellicle. They sing jellicle songs. They're jellicle cats.
Oh, she's about to sing the song in a minute.
No, I fucking hate cats. Oh my god, have you ever seen, real quick. There's one of my favorite things ever. A gentleman in the musical theater sphere who worked with Andrew Lloyd Webber, and he's like, so I asked, his name's Hal Prince, and he was like, so I was asking Andrew, like Andrew Lloyd Webber, he's like, what? I don't think I'm getting this. Like, Andrew, what am I missing here? Is this a metaphor? And like, this cat is supposed to be Queen Elizabeth, and this cat is supposed to be this figure. And he goes, and he looked at me for a long time, and he said, Hal, it's about cats.
With a straight face.
Oh, he was 100% just like, no, this is about cats.
Yeah, like,
don't get it twisted.
there's no rocket surgery or brain science behind this. Okay, it's freaking cats. Okay, it's just cats. I can imagine somebody doing that with their hands. It's cats. Okay, cats.
Wasn't there something about like their butts, like like they made
release the butthole cut or something like that.
Oh.
They also like didn't edit out people's like human hands, so there's just like a shot where Judi Dench's like actual human hand has a wedding ring on.
He's got a Rolex on it and something like that.
That sounds like a coffee cup mistake, like they did in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And they asked me to.
That entire movie was a coffee cup.
That's funny. They asked me to. My Ebonics is kicking in. They asked me to do a review on it. I'm like, I couldn't say anything nice to it. I'm like, absolutely not. I will not be reviewing this movie. I could not do it. We got sidetracked on this one.
I like that though, Amy. A coffee cup mistake of a movie.
A coffee. What was that? Let's coin that again. What was it?
It's
coffee. You said coffee cup.
He said that felt like a coffee cup mistake. I said the whole damn movie was a
coffee cup mistake.
Damn. There's your review. There's the review of Cats. Yeah. I don't know how we got sidetracked on that one. Moving on real quick. Let's power through them. Best makeup and hairstyles. We have Coming to America. Coming to America. How did that? Oh, what am I doing here? Coming to America. Where is my graphic here? There it is. Topic. Sorry about that. Coming to America. The sequel, Cruella. I like that. House of Gucci makes sense. The Eyes of Tammy Faye.
Another Andrew Garfield knocking it out of the park.
There we go.
Yeah.
And then Dune. Now, based on what I've seen, like I can. This is a good. These are some good picks based on what I've seen, the footage I've seen on the movies. And the only two movies that I've seen from this list are Coming to America and Cruella.
I can see Tammy Faye taking it. I feel like when you can make one actor look like a real person, they eat that shit up.
Right.
Wait, what? When you can make one actor look like? Oh, you mean
like
the actor that's the person she's
playing a real person and you like really not.
I'm sorry, trying to figure out what you meant. Like the actor is a real person. What are you talking about?
Anyways,
make like another
life.
Like when you make an actor look alive, that's great. Like,
10 out of 10. And I know Gucci did the same thing, but I feel like Tammy Faye was more of like a transformation. They just stuck a curly wig on Lady Gaga.
Oh, come on. Best animated feature film, we have Encanto, because we don't talk about Bruno. Flea, which is that a biopic about the Red Hot Chili Peppers drummer? Luca, we have the Mitchells versus the Machine.
That was a fun movie.
My kids loved it. Yeah, and I'm hearing that people based on what I saw, because that was the same people who made Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That was like that was,
movie, yeah.
Nice.
And that animation style was crazy.
That movie looked amazing.
That movie fully had me in tears of laughter.
What the Mitchells versus the Machine?
Oh yeah,
my kids.
Yeah.
I meant to watch it. I put it on for my kids. When my kids are here, I'm just trying to get them to shut up. So I played it for them, and they loved it.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
And I meant to go back to watch it because I was going down, I was cooking, I was going to walk. I was like, with the parts that I was catching, I'm like, that looks good. I'm gonna watch that.
I know it's gonna go to
y'all both seen it?
It bums me that movie doesn't get more love.
It's gonna go to Encanto, but it should go to. You saying it should go to this?
Big Hero 6.
It's like what?
It's like Big Hero 6 movie.
Love that.
Like that was a great movie, but barely got any praise.
Yeah,
but that movie was. That's kind of feel like the Mitchells versus Machines. Like you don't hear many people talking about it, but that was like just such an amazing movie.
Yeah. You know, one of the few movies I think I actually like went on social media and made a point to be like, I'm not hearing people talk about this. For the love of God, watch it.
Right. It was such a great movie.
Shit, maybe I'll watch it tonight. Yeah.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Okay, you like it?
That up.
Good recommendation. And my behind the scene, my screen went out. I guess I gotta play it again. It's asking to play what we're streaming live right now. That's funny.
Oh.
I'll just replay it on my phone. Next, original song, Be Alive from King Richard. Down to Joy from Belfast. Dos Oruguitas from Encanto. No Time to Die. No Time to Die. And Somehow You Do.
Somehow You Do Die.
4 Good Days. Best original song.
It's very funny. At least this is what I heard. That they didn't submit We Don't Talk About Bruno because it's such a weird song. Like, why would they have thought that would be the
Exactly, but that's my point. It wasn't the best. It's the one that for the mainstream it captured everybody. It's the most catchiest one, and it's even being played on local radio. Like we're in Houston, it's on KRB 104 KRB. They played it on that one morning. I was like, what
the one from Encanto?
Yeah,
very lovely.
But those go watch. I can't even say the name. Those Oruguitas. Watch that. I think that might be the song that I said is the best one.
Oh, okay.
That's probably the one that I like.
I don't think that's not the one the sister sings.
That's not that one.
The movie. I had to look it up, but
it's not. Oh, okay. The one of the sister sings is the one about how she's under so much pressure.
Yeah, no, it's like towards the end of the movie where she's like having the moment with the grandmother, I think.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's lovely.
I have a theory about that movie. I have a theory about that movie that the reason why she didn't have a door. I know Daniel doesn't know what we're talking about. The reason why she didn't have a door is she's the same. I think the house chose her to be the same thing that the grandmother is. I thought it was so damn obvious, but I don't know. But then we have to go through the whole prompt.
Like going over my head.
Going over Daniel's head. Best actor in a supporting role.
We already did that one.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we are.
Really did.
Yeah, we literally
We're on
did.
documentary feature.
What was the next one?
15 documentary feature.
Oh, I accidentally messed up with number 15.
Where are we at?
50, we're on 15. Documentary features. Ascension, Atika's, Flea, Summer of Soul.
Attica.
Atika.
Sorry.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Atikas?
It's Atikas. That's what I said. Atikas.
However you say it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Atikas.
We don't say it.
You don't understand my accent.
Oh God, I'm gonna get canceled, aren't I? I get canceled for being right.
Yeah, canceled for being a know-it-all.
It's bound to happen eventually.
Was it? Let me see. It's number 16, right? Visual effects. Okay, I messed up that graphic. Sorry about that. But visual effects. Moving on. We have Dune.
Fuck the documentary. Anyway.
Who cares about
I'm sorry, I messed up the doc.
We're not gonna watch them.
Ascension, Atika, Attica. Oh my God! Now I literally wanted to say Attica, but I still said Attica. Flea.
Push through it, Chris.
Yeah, this stuff is now kicking in, Silent Bob. Flea, Summer of Soul, or When the Revolution Could Be Not Be Televised. Written with Fire. Okay, those are the documentaries. Writing with Fire, and Written with Fire, and Atikas. Those are my picks. Best visual effects.
Chris, I just imagine you like not watching half these movies because you like go on Roku and you're like, I can't find it. That's the name totally wrong.
It's it's probably guilty. Best visual effects. We have Dune, winner. Free Guy, winner. No Time to Die, can't call it, didn't see it. Shang-Chi. Now obvious. I'm thinking Dune's gonna win this because I'm hearing that the visual effects was blowing them away. But I'm hoping that Shang-Chi.
Oh man, I think Shang-Chi should win it.
Should win this. Spider-Man No Way Home's visual effects were great.
Ooh, you're turning your back on the big word.
I think Shang-Chi's that dragon that was amazing. That whole Aang from last Avatar thing that he did above the dragon with the way he was whole thing.
The Dweller in Darkness.
Yeah. The fight between his father from the Mandarin and his wife when they first met, that was beautiful.
It was.
But I mean,
just the scene at the very end of the movie alone feels like it should win.
Yeah,
because you had the Great Protector, and then you had the Dweller in Darkness. This huge epic fight between two monsters, which you really haven't seen in an MCU movie, and so like it was like then all of what Shang-Chi and his sister were doing. Yeah, so the whole fight scene in the end.
But on Free Guy, you had a man fighting with a lightsaber and Captain America's shield. So there you go.
That was really.
Hey man, have you seen Free Guy?
That's why they won't let you in the Academy, Chris. You're just like, but it was.
They better freaking let me in one of these. Have you seen Free Guy yet?
No.
You have got to watch it. It's one of these movies where you're thinking
Free Guy was fun.
It's so much fun. Like if you just want to have the craziest fun and the message. I never thought that this movie would have like a very heartfelt, wholesome message to it. And it did. It's the way you were pitching Mitchell's in the Machine is probably what I'm feeling about Free Guy.
All right, man.
Me and Joy can't wait to watch it again. We can't wait for it to come on Disney Plus. I'm still gonna buy it, even if it's on.
I already have it.
Best visual effects of the year?
No.
I mean, my vote is Shang-Chi.
Oscar for
that feels like a shoe-in to me.
Yeah.
Dune, I think.
But besides the big worm, I really don't know. I mean, there's really a lot of people were fighting. That's really was it. I mean, you've seen it. I have not seen it, so I guess I can't really. I mean, besides you see the big worm in the trailer.
I'm just thinking based on what people are saying.
You've seen one big worm, you've seen them all.
That's what she said. Yeah, you know that was coming. And that's what she said.
Yeah. Whoa.
Chris, have you been shot?
Did that sound effect get you through?
By a cannon?
Yeah, there we go. But I'm hoping it's Shang-Chi because
Marvel.
Yeah, I love Marvel.
Marvel. Yeah.
By the way, I got my soundboard.
We're slowly turning into a radio talk show.
Well, hey, all right, guys, we're back and talking to the News. We're here live with Amy Newman. We're gonna do our crank calls of the day because we love to do it. All right, let's hear a word from our sponsors. Moving on to the next category, we have Best cinematography. This is a very important category that I did not have respect for back in the day. That I'm learning what cinematography is and why it's so important. But I'm not an actor. I've only been an extra on a movie. Amy, do you want to, like, from what you know from since you're the professional actor here, why is cinematography so damn important?
You're putting me on the spot here.
Yes, I am, because
is this the way they filmed the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. Amy?
Well, what's the definition? What's the definition of?
She said Googling to make sure she's not totally throwing an entire very important profession under the bus. So basically the cinematography is sort of, it's how the movie looks, how the movie's put together, how the scenes are composed, the lighting. It's sort of all that.
The definition is
basically like
is literally the art of making movies.
My rather dumb opinion, and we should have a cinematographer on to explain it more thoroughly. It's the look and the vibe of the movie.
Cinematography, the art and technology of motion pictures photography. It involves such techniques as the general compositions of a scene, the lighting of the set or location. That's to me what I've been hearing. Lighting and locations, the choice of camera.
I stand by my definition.
Yeah. The look and the vibe.
Yeah.
The choice of camera,
like
lens,
the way a movie
filters,
feels, the way it looks,
a film stock, the camera angles, the movements, and the integration of any special effects. It's all of it. So
the look and the vibe.
It's the look and like it's like Amy said. It's the look and the vibe. Okay, Billy. Sometimes I feel like sometimes you can win, and sometimes you can lose, and sometimes you can tie. Sometimes you can win.
They should let me just get up at the Oscars and be like, "Hey, fam, you know when you like vibe check a movie and you're like, hell yeah, these people did that."
Right.
Amy Newman's best vibe, best film vibe category. Nobody got my "White Men's Can't Jump" quote
Oscar.
from. Nobody noticed that "White Men's Can't Jump." White Men Can't Jump. That was my quote. No, Billy. No, okay, I can't do the voice. All right, sorry.
Not an accent you can do.
Like I wouldn't recommend doing the voice, Chris. Moving on to our last one's best international feature film.
Just for cinematography, it was just reminding me. I'm surprised Macbeth didn't get a little more love.
Did you list those?
Oh.
I don't think you listed.
I guess we do have Denzel Washington.
But wait a minute. You're right about that. Wait a minute. Did best cinematography? We said Dune, Nightmare Alley, The Power of the Dog, The Tragedy of Macbeth is.
It is. I'm just saying it didn't get like a ton of nominations. I think it got that and Denzel, and I think that's it.
West Side Story, yeah. Best cinematography, and I have not seen any of these films, so I can't call it.
Right.
I can't call it. The next one after that was.
Which one has the vibiest vibe?
Which one has the vibiest vibe? The best vibe. Now when that category comes up, I'm gonna call it the best vibe, because that's exactly what that definition kind of feels like. The best vibe. That's funny. I think that's true. International film, Drive My Car, from Japan. I knew that was a foreign film. Flea, Denmark. Hand of God, Italy. Lunana, A Yak in the Classroom. What country is that? Bhutan?
Bhutan, yeah.
The Worst Person in the World, Norway.
Who is the worst person in the
world? Who is the worst person?
You have to watch to find out.
I know that's that one. Best actor in a leading role, Javier Bardem, being the Ricardos. Benedict Cumberbatch. We were just making fun of his...
Benadryl Cabbage Patch.
Because of Zach Galifianakis.
Mm-hmm. Andrew Garfield, Tick, Tick, Boom. Will Smith, King Richard, he did a great job in that one. And Denzel, baby, can he do it for a third time?
That's a pretty stacked best actor.
That's a stacked cast right there. That
really is.
I'm leaning.
None of those would be a whoa. What? I feel like Andrew Garfield's the underdog, and I want him to win it. I think
Benedict. People are saying that Benedict has got this one. People are thinking
you also have Denzel playing Macbeth, which just feels like
you got Macbeth, and you got one of the best actors in the world.
Right.
I could. Could you imagine? I haven't seen Macbeth yet, but I know Macbeth. I can just tell that Denzel did his Training Day impersonation on the set. On Horatio, you gonna do this to me? Oh, it's terrible, Denzel. Stacked. And I brought so much gravitas on it. Best actress in a leading role. Jessica Chastain. I love Jessica. I was just watching Molly's Game. Just last night. I got to finish it again. I love that movie. Olivia Colman, The Last Daughter.
Lost.
That's what I said. The Lost Daughter. Nicole Kidman being the Ricardos. Penelope. Have you seen it? Have you seen Being the Ricardos?
No, and I don't really.
People are saying that people are saying that Nicole Kidman. And why are people sleeping on Nicole Kidman? She is an Oscar quality caliber actress.
Nicole Kidman, she was not good cast. Like everything I've seen her in that role, she was just not well cast.
People said that she crushed that role. I know that what's her name from Will and Grace looks more like like her.
Funny.
But this movie was not about funny. It was about the drama in their marriage and what was going on behind the scenes. You get Nicole Kidman. What? It's like, what was that movie? Like Kids in the Hall, Brain Candy. It was like, this is a pill for the world that gives worms to ex-girlfriends. And they're like,
Am I a petty bitch that I was really excited to see Lady Gaga not nominated?
A little bit.
Nothing makes me, I'm sorry, nothing makes me want to see you fail faster than you go on and on about like your process and how seriously you took this and how much you're a serious actor. And it's just like, shut up and do your work and let your work speak for itself. No, I texted, I said to my friend, because we were talking about it, I was like, because she kept on the like, there was the whole, there can be 100 people in the room and all it takes is one to believe in you. And I was like, yeah, I guess the other 99 were Academy voters.
Burn.
Got her.
Man,
She's
wow.
doing fine. I am not. It's fine.
She's not making money.
It's Lady Gaga. She'll live.
Whoa. Y'all stop hating on the
She
queen.
wasn't that good. She was fine.
Hater.
Not an Oscar-worthy performance. And the second you start talking about all but going, here's why I deserve an Oscar. Not about it.
Spicy Bat Daddy.
All right. I'm glad that I got my soundboard up. Best directing. We have Belfast. We have Licorice Pizza. I need to see this movie.
It's very charming.
People got to see this movie. Drive My Car, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story with Steven Spielberg. I think Steven's got this one.
And that Power of the
I
Dog.
think it's going Power of the Dog.
Ooh, okay. We're gonna see.
It's been nominated for a lot.
Yeah, it's been nominated for a lot. It's
I will say on the flip side, I was a little sad the
Power of the Dog has the most nominees. No, nomination. Yeah,
it does.
You're a little sad that what?
A little sad. I think her name's Alana Haim. Haim was not nominated for Licorice Pizza. I thought she was really good.
For best actress.
For best lead.
I gotta see it. See what you're talking about. And then last but not least, the big one, and this is the one where they put all 10. We have 10 slots for this category.
I know, I always forget it's so fucking many, and it lets some weird ones get in.
I thought because it was so many that Spider-Man No Way Home was gonna make it in. I thought
it wasn't good.
It was. I guess it wasn't better than all these. Right, we got Belfast.
Nightmare Alley feels like a weird pull.
Maybe we can replace that with No Way Home. We got Don't Look Up. We have Dune. We have Licorice Pizza, The Power of the Dog, Coda, Drive My Car, King Richard, Nightmare Alley, West Side Story.
I always feel weird when because there are so many and it's like Coda wasn't anywhere else on this list.
Yeah. I noticed that ever since they
saw one more.
You saw which one?
I saw Coda somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Coda was nominated somewhere else. It was a best foreign film or something like that.
It's not a foreign movie.
I saw it somewhere.
Adapted
screenplay. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
There you go. Take that,
Amy. It's not gonna win.
Oh wow. Oh, all right.
That's the only time you saw it on.
Spicy Bat Daddy.
Spicy.
Oh my god.
I told Sarah I would make that into a sound when she said that. It was killing Daniel. She was calling Batman's father Bat Daddy. It was killing Daniel. He hated it. And so I told him I'm gonna make that into a sound.
That Batman himself was the Spicy Bat Daddy. I missed that episode.
Thomas Wayne.
Spicy
It's
fat
because Thomas is a dad and Bruce Wayne.
In another universe,
Yeah,
Batman's
but a daddy isn't a. It's okay. That's a different.
Right. What kind of daddy are we talking about?
A spicy
The daddy
one.
does not have to have fathered him.
Right.
It's a spicy one.
I guess the way that she was using it, she wasn't meaning in the father
And
sense.
just say dad.
Spicy fat daddy.
I don't get it. I totally understood what she was trying to say there.
All right, Power of the Dog. I'm calling this shot. It's Power of the Dog.
You think it's Power of the Dog? Yeah, it's the one with the most nominees. Nations.
Okay.
It should have been No Way Home. Snub.
I forgot to give you my movie going traditions.
Oh yeah, you did.
I'll
You
still
did.
do that.
Well, guys, that's the nominees for the upcoming Oscars. Real quick, I hope you guys have time for it. We can power through this. Like, I'm just gonna read them out real fast. If you got time to do it, we got your mail with me. We talked about movie traditions and what was our movie tradition. That's what I decided to group into this conversation. So to read those off really,
And I can give mine real quick.
really quick. Yes, Daniel, what's your movie going tradition?
I like getting there probably at least like 20 minutes early. I don't like being like right there when the previews are starting. I like to be like early.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the restroom. I'm probably like right before the previews start, and then just
Try to make the urinal cake disappear in the urinal. Yeah. Okay.
especially when I watched Avengers Endgame right before the preview started. And then I sometimes get snacks. Most of the time I go in there and just like get my seat, get there early, get focused, get in the zone, and let's go. So we'll arrive early, make sure you use the bathroom, get settled in, and enjoy the adventure.
There you go. And Amy, she was the one who gave us her movie going tradition. She said, Amy Newman, pre-COVID, I loved sneaking my own snacks
The stank I did want put on her preview.
in my purse. Yeah, she said it twice. In my purse, in that little secret compartment in there.
Oh my god.
This is a copy and paste, by the way. One time I tried to bring a baby carrots, but had to bail on the snack because the crunch was too loud. Also, bathroom breaks during the most boring trailers. Always. There you go. And if you want, police officers, if you want to arrest her for sneaking in baby carrots, next
They
week.
were like the thick guys too. It was really bad. I ruined that screen.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Just thick.
Perks of being a wallflower. No.
From
They were like, we accept the love we think we deserve.
So it wasn't a loud action movie to cover up the sound.
No, I really kept trying to find my beats to eat, and it was not happening.
it was one of those dramatic scenes where somebody's dying. Like you're gonna make it. You're gonna live. Hold on.
Israel.
Ooh. From Amanda Pearson, I eat a certain type of popcorn that is healthy. So what? No butter. So I always sneak my own popcorn in the theaters since they don't have the healthy kind. Oh, popcorn snob. Okay, all right. There we go. There's a move. We don't. If we at Talking to the Media do not condone bringing in your own baby carrots and healthy popcorn. That's right. Get your heart-stopping butter-filled popcorn right from the concession stand. Concession stands. They overcharge because they have to. There's my commercial right there. From Jameson, a tradition we have is when I go home for Christmas or Thanksgiving, my family always chooses to go to the movie theaters. This is both good and bad. The bad part is that you don't get to spend as much time talking with your family while you're in town. The good part is that you don't have to spend as much time talking with your family while you're in town. I endorse that message. What do you think? I think that was pretty funny. What do you think about that one? That's a good
comedy
guy. Good message. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Jameson. Appreciate that one. Next one, real fast, from Jason Bell. If it's a blockbuster, I want to hear clapping, screaming, and a screen laughing, gasping at all time, and all that. I mean, that's not really a tradition. That's just what he prefers.
I'm gonna personally draw the line at screaming at the screen.
Oh yeah.
The other ones I'm all.
But like during Spider-Man No Way Home, I got mad because people were screaming and I could not hear what they were saying in the movie. It's like, yes, we know this big moment.
Like when the great power comes great responsibility.
You get like one actual moment, and then my personal rule: if you're in an audience and you are reacting in a way where you are actually saying full words, you are reacting.
I'll call you back. I'm at the movies.
But even if you're doing the oh my God, it's him. Like those are words.
Get out of there, girl. Get out of there. That's the killer. They gonna kill you. Like
no, but Darren, have you everybody here seen Spider-Man: No Way Home?
Yeah, we've all seen it. Spoiler alert.
So when first you see of course Charlie Cox come out as Matt Murdock, people were like streaming their heads off. I really just were like, oh my God, and that's all I did.
How did you catch that?
Yeah, but other people like streaming, like applauding, like they can't hear you.
Yeah, we got an applause at the theater I went to.
But it's kind of frustrating because then they're talking and you're missing what they're saying because they're screaming and applauding for 2 minutes.
I'm a very good lawyer. That's all he said.
Yeah, but there are other movies that it's been bigger moments of conversation and you miss something because there's been they're streaming their heads off a minute straight and streaming and probably the second time I watched No Way Home, this guy stood up and was like, "What? Oh my God! What? Oh my God!"
You can tell if it's
what hood were you in?
Experience, and I'm really organically reacting.
Yeah.
And this moment has to be about me in some way now.
Yeah. Bottom line, guys at the theater, you're not at home. This is not your damn living room. Yeah. Stop it. That's
this guy stood up out of his chair and was screaming, "What? What the F just happened?" And
I'll tell you what happened. I'm going to the manager and getting you kicked out of here. That's what happened.
Yes, we know Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire just had this awesome scene, but you're being distracting.
What was that?
Also, you're a grown adult.
Yeah. What was that on TikTok?
You know
Calm
how
down.
acting works, right?
The lady from TikTok, calm down.
But
calm down.
It's just frustrating when they're still talking, and there's important dialogue going on, and we can't hear it because they're streaming their head off over what just.
It becomes this is about me and my reaction.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're welcome to my living room now.
Yeah,
there's no pause button here, sir. Shut up.
I know. Of course, I get excited, but I'll be like, "Oh my God!" and then that's it.
Yeah,
I won't continue on because I'm streaming inside, cheering myself inside.
Yeah, but you don't want to interrupt
the community out of the communal response, which is the fun part of we're all going whoa together, but the second you're no, me, I'm reacting big.
Yes, I don't like the overreacting. A quick reaction, oh my God, this just happened. What I do.
No one's that excited about seeing 3 actors on the screen.
Right.
You're making a point for the rest of us.
Yes.
Well, depends on what hub you're watching on the screen. So.
But it's all the clapping, and then you can't hear what the rest saying. The rest of that scene made me so mad during Spider-Man.
Yeah, me too. I get it. From Tiffany Castleberry, movie theater routines must sit middle, center top to bottom and side to side. A Dr. Pepper and nachos with jalapenos. Nice. Middle. That's close to what.
I like an aisle, but I respect it.
Yeah, guys, get that full center. She's not going to the bathroom. All right. From Joe, follow back. I munch down on food during previews, then slowly drink throughout the movie to avoid a bathroom break.
Yeah. Honestly, that's what I do too. Because especially if I first time seeing a movie, I don't like to drink anything till the very very end of the movie.
Yeah. And then last we have from Sarah Catherine the Red. Gosh, pee before you get there and no beverages for half the movie. That's her tradition.
Red alert.
Yep. And a little bit of
spicy bath daddy.
There we go, from Sarah Catherine the Red. See, there you go. See, I knew eventually Amy would laugh at that. But that's what we got for We Got Your Mail. Thank you for everybody who contributes to that. If you want to share your movie going traditions, send it to us and comments right here or email it to us, whatever you want to send it to us. Let us know what your traditions are, and we'll probably, if we get enough, we'll keep this one going. So I want to thank everybody who contributed to that. We went totally over time on this one because of the glitch and the error that happened earlier. So it's crazy. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll try to clean it all up in editing. I went into YouTube and I don't know. I tried to replay the part that we filmed first, and it's like it went through as if it was like an 8-second video. I don't know what happened. If I find out we did that 30-minute conversation, a great conversation for nothing, I'm gonna be ever so pissed.
Right.
But
that was a lot of good talk.
If it was a lot of great talk. But guys, if you want to catch me, you can follow me at Chris W. Fagan on social media or at T3 Medias. Hit me up. Let me know what you guys think at all time. And Miss Amy Newman, I'm sorry we kept you over. I'll every time I say I'm going to make this into a 30-minute show, it ends up being 3 hours long.
I know what I'm getting into.
Yep.
But thank you for having me. Always a pleasure. You can find me on Instagram at amy.n.newman. or on Twitter at Amy_N_Newman. And I also have sketch comedy content on TikTok at 2 Girls 1 Joke, both of the numbers spelled out.
Outstanding.
I'm glad that was one. I'm glad you said one joke.
No, we're not going there. And Daniel Dyer, if we want to find you, where can people find you online?
Okay. You can find me at Dyer Situation 10 on Instagram or Dyer Cosplay.
Yeah,
depends on what you want to follow me for.
Yeah, speaking of cosplay, we were supposed to talk about. I guess I'll push it to the next time we do something because we went long. We're going to talk about cosplay of the day or cosplay of the week. But that's the show, guys. I'll sign us off right now. Appreciate you guys. Remember, take care of your physical and mental health at all time, and always stay prepared. And until next time, guys. Peace.
Our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal. Yo. Turned up on another level. Push the pedal to the freaking metal. I'm turned up just like heavy metal.